My name is KB. I'm with Stop the Violence Peace Foundation. I'm a convention gang worker, also a peace ambassador with Stop the Violence Peace Foundation. I'm also executive director of the Darby-Dixon Ceasefire Committee out of the city of Inglewood, District 4. I got the Crenshaw Mafia Gang out of Inglewood to lay down their guns October 4th, 2003. With that program that I started, has been only one shooting over in that area, no homicides, no injuries. As a result of that program, we're also coming up with a program called the Ceasefire Program, which is going to consist of mentoring, tutoring, after-school programs, and etc.
Tell me what's going on with the Crenshaw Mafias in Inglewood.
Well, right now, what we're doing now, we have, like I said, we have a ceasefire that's implemented. What we're trying to do is work with them, trying to get them jobs. Maxine Waters, as of we speak right now, is interviewing them. She had a program that she was running, a job program, training program from Tuesday to today. Today is the actual hiring. She has 4 employers that's going to hire at least 15 of the, I don't like considering saying gang members, but of the youths that's over in the community.
Now, was the Crenshaw Mafias, this ceasefire had to do with Crenshaw Mafias fighting the Bloods or the Crips in Inglewood, or what was the conflict going on at that time?
Oh, well, the conflict was, no, we wasn't fighting. We wasn't fighting no the Bloods or Mexicans. We don't have that problem. We was just it was just the thing, Crips and Blood thing.
Can you tell me a little bit about what happened when the city decided to put an injunction against you guys, and why do you think they picked you guys?
Well, we was targeted because of political gain. Councilman Hardeman came to us, me and other guys, and I was already involved in trying to cause a ceasefire with other gang men, with the Raymonds and the IVCs already. I told Councilman Hardeman this. He came on the team with the objective that I thought he was trying to help us. At the same time, he used it to put us in a cross. So by all the information he gathered from me, he turned around and gave it to the media, which Jim Ratcliffe of the Daily Breeze turned around and twisted it and made it seem like we was the notorious gang, organized. So that's why they picked us for the injunction. They did that to let the businesses know that they was going to be kicking the gang members out, and that's what brought the businesses in. So
what actually resulted after that, the injunction? The injunction went through, it passed, then what happened?
Nothing. It's not even enforced. So that lets you know that it was just political game behind it. Hardeman lost his seat. So, like I say, the only thing that was gained out of it that they got the businesses.
Were any arrests ever made for that injunction?
Yes, it was 5 arrests was made, and all cases was dismissed.
So no one served any hard time for any of those?
Negative.
Were those arrests? Were there any? So if they were all eventually all released,
the majority of the arrests was trespassing. Wasn't no drug cases. Wasn't no shootings. It was just, oh, you're trespassing, you're on the injunction. They took him to jail. And then the case got dismissed. I'm working with the IVCs right now, and he's pretty much convinced that he can get them where we're at, where it's just we lay down our guns, they get them to lay down their guns. And what I want to just evaluate on that, what I'm doing is different from what they did in Watts, is saying a truce. I'm just saying a ceasefire. What I mean by that is that we won't mess with you guys don't come over and mess with us. I'm not saying having picnics together and partying together. That's what I'm not. That's what my thing is not. All I'm saying is a ceasefire. We stop shooting you, you stop shooting us.
When I go to a lot of these discussions and I hear ideas that you're talking about, it's always the older cats.
Right.
The guys that are like 25 and older.
Right.
But they're not the problem.
Right. I feel
so how are you going to try to bring the younger cats involved?
Yes, and that's one of the things that's mainly brought up to me by law enforcement, by Chief Banks of Inglewood. He said, well, yeah, KB, I see you, I see Grams, it's kind of like the older cats. Are you going to be able to get the young ones? And I said, yeah, because if it's like this. I started Crenshaw Mafia. You know what I'm saying? So if I can show them to do something wrong, I should be able to turn around and show them to do something right. And if they can see that I changed, they should want to come to board and join what I'm doing. For the simple fact is, if I see that it's not worth it, they should know that it's not worth it if I stop. You have the 30% that's not with it because they're not the ones that grew up in the neighborhood. See, the ones that you're talking about, like I go through all these other neighborhoods, I tell the homies, you know, I say the ones that's not living listening is the ones that wasn't family orientated by us. These guys come from the valley and just you let them in and join the game. But the ones that grew up, I know his mama, he know my mom, I know his grandmother. He's gonna listen to me because he can't kill me because how he gonna look my mom in the face?
Yeah.
So see what we're dealing with on your issue when you say that, and I like to bring that up, is the ones that's not listening with the YGs is the ones that's not being born and raised in the neighborhood. See, they don't know me, so they look at it like, oh, who is this dude anyway? So once he disagree what I'm talking about, he don't like me in the first place because he really don't even know me. But he's hollering my game.
And that's a risk that you're taking with the work you're doing.
Right, exactly.